What's up, XX Bills fan? Here talking about the Eagles' win over the Giants, and how was that one hell of a nail biter. I was freaking ready to flip the fuck out, but we got the win, and that's what matters. But man, was it close game? Uh, Again, biggest key to the game, or biggest thing, at least in my opinion, about the game was the Eagles' lack of red zone efficiency. How they freaking took, gosh, they had 4 field goals in the game, but I think they took 3 when they were in the red zone, and then they had the touchdown the one time to DeSean Jackson. That actually was a really nice play. Victor Jackson, and he was wide open in the back of the end zone. But I mean, again, just that's always been like the Eagles' problem. Like that's what separates them from being that ultimate elite team is that they take too many field goals in the red zone. Like I don't know, that's always been their thing. But the offense did obviously look better. They put up some points this week finally, and they did get that touchdown. The defense looked really good again. I'm really buying into this defense this year. I do think Juan Castillo's got that system working now, where it's they've had the year, they've had the off season to come in and implement the system, so they know what they're doing now more with it. So they do look a lot better. And I mean, Eli threw a huge red zone pick, and I think they threw up the stat that he like leads the NFL the last 4 years in red zone picks. But DRC looks like a different player this year. I think that was his third or fourth pick already, whereas last year he didn't have any. And that was a huge turning point in the game. And then as far as the injury front, I don't think there were any major injuries. Namdi got poked in the eye and left the game for a little bit, but he was, if you notice, he was back in at the end of the game. And I mean, last drive of the game, defense stood tall. It was a 54-yard attempt, I think, for Tynes to win the game. And I mean, This is at the point where I was freaking out because freaking Andy Reid. I don't know if anybody else out there in Eagles Nation feels the same way, but freaking Andy Reid with his timeout usage calls a timeout right before Tynes kicks, misses it wide left, so he gets to re-kick. And at this point, I was watching the game with a couple of my buddies in my room, and I was like, oh my god, he's going to make it. Second opportunity, he's got to nail this. I mean, what the fuck are you doing, Andy? I mean, I was freaking out. I mean, and then Tynes ended up, it was straight this time, but he ended up missing short, and I was just like, huge sigh of relief. I mean, the Eagles, I mean, we're 3-1, and we've shown that we can win the close games. Like, every game we've won has been close. It was 2 points this week, 1 point in the 2 previous games against the Ravens and the Browns. But, I mean, thankfully Tynes missed, and, we improved to 3-1, sole possession, I should say, of first place in the NFC East. And moving forward, looking good. Vic, no picks this week, finally, no turnovers on offense, and they finally gave the ball to Shady McCoy. Thank you, Marty Morningweg. Thank you a lot. Holy shit. How many times do we have to cry for Shady to get the ball? 4th in the league last year in rushing. But, yeah, Shady got the ball. He was stuffed on a couple of runs, but moreover, and Shady, like, he's proven it. If you pound him against the defense enough times and throughout the game, he's going to find the holes because he's got that great cutback ability. So I was happy to see he got more carries. But big win, 19-17 over the Giants at home. Improved to 3-1, sole possession of first place in the NFC East. Go Eagles! Hopefully, big things are going to keep coming in this season. I'm looking forward to it. 3-1. XX Bills fan, go Birds!